This is the Ryobi model P7131 handheld vacuum. It comes with just the vacuum and a manual and no battery or charger or anything like that, just the bare tool. But it does include the brush down here that can be mounted on the end for getting into tight crevices and brushing out some of those hard to reach crumbs and dust and things like that, and loosening them up so they'll suck up into the vacuum easier. The vacuum itself is very basic and easy to use. You have your on-off switch up here, and the other gray button is to release the area where all the dirt collects at. And you can see it has a paper filter down in there. So it's going to use nearly the same style cartridge as on the Evercharge model, where you have the paper cartridge and you have the screen filter in there. So it's really the same style setup. But again, this one does come with the brush, and you just push front on that here. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, and this will clip right into the front of the vacuum so that you can use it to get down into those harder to reach spots. With the Evercharge model of vacuum, you get the vacuum in the back, you get a manual, the plastic baggie here are some screws, a 1.5 amp hour 18 volt battery, and your wall mount / charger. Now, one of the big differences between the Evercharge model and the other one we showed you is the fact that, of course, the Evercharge one is bigger, but it comes with the battery and it comes with this charger right here. Yeah, it looks kind of odd to be a charger, right? But you can see it's got mounting screws or mounting holes there at the top and the bottom, and just mounts on the wall like that, and the vacuum clips down in there. And I did say mounting screws because it actually does come with the mounting screws. But at any rate, show you here quick. This just clips right in here to the gray part on the vacuum. Show you how that works. Then this will be mounted on your wall like that, and that's it. You just leave it there with the battery in it, and it slowly charges that battery. You can see here when you plug it in, it's not doing it now, but this lights up, this LED right across here, and you have your indicators here telling you what that light means. It'll evaluate the battery, it'll tell you if it's charging, and if it's a solid green light, then you know it's charged up and ready to go. Now, this Evercharge model, it's a pretty basic vacuum cleaner. Just like the other one, you have your gray button up here that you push, and the whole thing just opens up, comes apart, and that's where your filter is at, and behind there is where all your stuff is at that you're going to empty out. So here's your three different pieces from the Evercharge. You have your filter assembly here, paper filter there, and then screen filter right here. This is the part that everything gets sucked up into and actually holds the dirt and debris. And then this is your main part here with your electric motor and your vacuum fan that supplies all the airflow. And that's it. Pretty simple. Again, you just push that gray button up there for all this stuff to release off of there. And to put everything back together, you just flip this upside down and put your filter cartridge in there, and then snap that back on there. So here's the difference between the two filters. You can see that this is the one from the Evercharge model, and this is the one from the regular hand vac. And there's the screen for the one from the regular hand vac, and here's the screen, which is a little bit finer mesh. This is the one in the Evercharge model. So the Evercharge model also seems to have a little bit heftier paper filter in it than the hand model. And the screen, the mesh doesn't look to be as tightly woven, but it's still going to do a really good job for you. Just might have a little bit dustier conditions with the hand vac rather than the Evercharge model. Now you're probably wondering how loud these units are, so we'll start here with the smaller one. This is the regular hand vacuum with the brush mounted underneath it. We're going to power it on now. Not terrible for a small little hand vacuum like that. And now we'll run the Evercharge model and show you how loud it is. You could really hear a difference there with the Evercharge model. You could tell that it was just spinning a little bit faster and just seemed to have more power because of the fact that it I can't really say it was much louder standing right next to the two of them, but this one here definitely seemed to be creating more suction because the fan and everything was just spinning at a higher RPM and sounded to be pulling more air. You're not gonna hear that through video, but it definitely just had that sound like a stronger vacuum was being created than on the other model. So this was our little look here at these two handheld vacuums from Ryobi. They're both battery powered, 18 volt, part of their One Plus lineup. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what the difference was between the two of them, especially you that are out there, shopping for gifts for the holidays and stuff like that. Looking for some last minute ideas, or just shopping around for one of these because you want one for in your vehicle or whatever to, use around the house or wherever you might need a small little vacuum at. But that's it there. Again, the front one, that is just their regular handheld vacuum. That was a part number P7131. The one in the back is the Evercharge model. It comes with the wall mount charger and a 1.5 amp hour battery, and that is part number P714K. We got both of these from Home Depot. I believe this one here in the front, that was a Home Depot exclusive, at least around that time. And it sold for right around $30. We could not order it off the website. It was an in-store purchase only, and we couldn't even do a curbside pickup on it. You actually had to go into the store and hope they had it because they weren't giving quantities or any option to buy it when you're on their website. So again, that one there was about $30. The one in the back, the Evercharge model, it came with that wall mount charger, the 1.5 amp hour battery, and that one was right around $60. I think like maybe 57 or 58 and some change. So kind of gotta toss it up there, to see which one you want, based on whether you want a battery, whether you want the wall mount charger, or if you don't need any of that stuff, then the $30 one in the front with the little brush down there might be your better choice. Save a little bit of money and do just as good of a job. But at any rate, we hope you were able to take away something from this video and are a little bit more aware of what's included and what the difference is between the two of them, and a little closer to making your decision now. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.